Hello, friends, and welcome to Two Rivers Country Club in Williamsburg. Before we get to the golf, I want to show you some of the clubhouse and some of the amenities here at Two Rivers. This is an amazing club with a lot of great amenities. You see the pool, you see the tennis courts. I got some pickleball courts for you too. Plenty of those. Private beach. You wanted a private beach? I got a private beach for you as well. It's all in addition to the golf course. Oh, marina for you as well. And the golf course is in the distance there. And we're going to get right into that. There's Chris walking off with the 10th tee. We're on the backside now at Two Rivers. And this whole place, 406 yards. Slight bend to the right. That bunker on the right-hand side is kind of guarding the inside so that you don't take too much off of that. And I don't remember exactly where I was. I did actually, I got past this bunker. I played it a little bit further right, got a nice bounce, got up here, got about an 8 iron in, I think it was. Still trying to stay under some of those trees. Whole location was back left, and I kind of ended up on the right side. Two Rivers is an amazing property. We had so much fun, and you could see where I found myself there after that second shot. Two Rivers was so much fun to be out there that day. Course was in great shape, and it's the layout, it's the design, it's the course conditions that have led to Two Rivers hosting as many great tournaments as they have, including Senior State Open of Virginia, U.S. Amateur Qualifier, U.S. Senior Amateur Qualifier, the VSGA Women's Stroke Play Championship, Two Rivers Senior Invitational, which has been going on for more than a decade. And this club and course is consistently ranked in the top 25 in Virginia. Here I find myself in another one of those fairway bunkers in the 110-yard-ish range. But I will tell you, I played those shots pretty well today. That shot ends up on the back part of the green, maybe 20 feet, and had a look at birdie here, which was exciting. And got it up there like ever so close. But two-putt pars are not something that I'm in a position to get too upset about from that range, especially from the fairway bunker as well. Number 12 is a nice-looking hole. It's a par 4. It's 430 yards. Play it down the right side. It's going to bounce a little bit left, slightly. Going to slope slightly right to left, but not too much. I left myself with like a 5 iron in. What'd I say? It played 450? Yeah, so I had like 190 something. I did not hit it very hard off the tee, but this second shot was very good. Ball was above my feet. I was able to play a draw in there using that slope, and you can see some of the contours around the greens. That's what to expect here at Two Rivers from Tom Fazio. Fazio built this course in 1992. It was one of his first, if not his, and that's my first birdie on the day as well. It was one of Fazio's first courses in Virginia. He's done 6. You probably know all of them. This is a par 3. Number 13 is a par 3. It is a long hole. It can stretch as far back as 254 yards. We played it from about 235. It required me to hit a 5-wood. Chris doesn't have an ace. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have an ace either. This ball ends up in the greenside bunker. Really, if you play it to this sort of plateaued area, you're going to only have a 40 to 50 yard chip shot, pitch shot. That's not the worst place to play from. The bunker is not the worst place either. I was able to hit a pretty good shot here and left myself with 6 feet down the hill. And that doesn't go in, and it is just disappointing for that to happen, because that would have been an incredible save. I mean, like just a really nice par. But hey, bogey, 235 yard par 3. I mean, what are you going to do? Par 5 here, number 14, bends to the left. And sticking with my par 5 strategy, I like to add yardage onto this, so kind of playing to the outside of the dog leg. And when I say I mean my golf swing. My brain doesn't actually like that, but my golf swing likes that. Left myself here with a huge number, 300 something. I hit a 5-wood, just trying to hit it as hard and as far as I could. Left myself somewhere in the 120-ish range from here and had a wedge. And I just kind of walk and walk, hoping that that's going to hold that left side of the green. And it does, might be on the fringe there. And I was able to negotiate this down there to 3.5, 4 feet. But knock that in, never a doubt, coming off of the... knock that in and able to get out of there with par, which is great. You can see we're headed towards the rivers now, and the views only get better, my friends. They only get better, and they get really, really good. Number 15, 425-yard par 4. Play this. There's some really nice trees kind of on the right-hand side, just left of that bunker on the right that are your aiming point. I tried to aim at them. I end up just on the left side of the fairway and just tugged this. I don't know what I was doing, sort of playing at that flagstick, and I end up here. Look at these contours around the green. It's so awesome to be able to show it to you from that angle so that you can get an appreciation for this design and the work that Tom Fazio did here. Lip that out on the low side. Low side lips don't often go in. I've learned that in my years of playing golf. That could have been a par. This round was definitely a woulda, coulda, shoulda. Two Rivers gives you a lot of opportunities to score. Number 16, I tell you, friends, this is a beautiful hole. And this is one you see on the scorecard. And this is one you see when they talk about Two Rivers. Really nice par 5. You're going to basically see my silhouette down this hole because we're playing into so much light. Just over 500 yards, par 5. That ends up in the left rough with a lie that really just requires me to lay up and chase it down there as best I can. I end up with like 104 yards, maybe 94 yards, not really long. Hole's cut in the front here, and I just want to give you a view of what this green and what this looks like back from the fairway. This is back over the water, flying behind it, and that's what it's like. It's just beautiful as you play towards the river. I hit a good third shot there to 10 feet or so. Downhill putt for birdie, does not go in, but I am able to get out of there with par. Here's another look at this hole, and the 17th hole is to the left with the bunker all the way down the left side. 17 is a 209-yard par 3, another long par 3. We played from the back tees, from the black tees. You don't need to play from there, but we did, and we do that so that you can see sort of the whole golf course, versus if we'd have played up front, then you don't get to see as much of it. So anyway, you got to see what this hole looks like. There's not much room left of the bunker over there, and I just want you to know about that. You'll see it here. See, there's not much room there between that bunker and the water. There's those rocks. That's where I ended up. And huge shout out to Josh, the general manager here, because as we're going to turn around here, Josh is holding the camera. Josh is crouched down over the rocks, holding the camera there as I hit that pitch shot, which had no business staying on land. Speaking of no business, booyah. I have no business getting out of here with par, but I do. That's like a 25-footer that I made.
I'm so glad you paid off. You got down there with him. You paid it off. That was amazing.
And we had witnesses, and we're going to fly now because this is a great view and this is a really great experience that, after two great holes, two really nice looking holes, reveals how we come out to the clubhouse and to the 18th hole, a par 4, right along the water. On the right-hand side is the clubhouse. Don't worry about the people out there in those rocking chairs watching you play the 18th. Nobody's looking at you. They're looking at the view because it is incredible. We're going to fly down the 18th here before we get back to the tee, and it's a 377-yard par 4. Nice sort of gentle handshake to end the round. Stay away from that pine tree, though, on the left side off of the tee. You want to play right of that. Hit a good drive there. Just look at how beautiful this is. So beautiful out there at Two Rivers. I had somewhere in the 90-ish yard range, didn't hit as good of a shot as I really would have liked, kind of ended up in the center of the green to that back hole location, but knock it back there to about 2.5 or 3 feet, and I'm able to give that the 1 foot tap in and get out of there with par. Get yourself to Two Rivers if you can. It's a great golf course. It's a great place to hang out. It's a great vibe there. And I hope you're able to play Two Rivers, and I hope I get to see you soon.